Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the Facts of the Game Show. I am MikeC.
And I'm Fred Y. Good Sunday, y'all. On this, what is it? March the 4th, 5th?
It's May. You almost
May.
It's May the 5th.
May the 5th.
I think it's May the 5th. Yeah, May the 5th. Sunday, May 5th.
Yeah, last day for Police Simulator. I was looking at getting that. It's on
Last day for what?
Police Simulator. It's on the it's on sale for the PlayStation. I was looking at getting that. But here we go with the cat and the string thing. Yeah, I've heard good reviews about it. Plus, I just want to be a dirty cop going around harassing people. So, I mean, you can play the game.
So almost real life?
Yeah. It's like working for PG County cops. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about Walmart, and I think this is something very important that y'all might want to pass along to some of the people that you know, because this is very serious. This is something that I just came across a couple of days ago, and I relayed it to Mike, and we're both doing our research in real time right now because we don't know all the in and outs, but we do know some of the most important facts about this. You want to go ahead with it, Mike?
Yeah. So basically, there's a lawsuit going on for Walmart. So Walmart was caught doing unfair business practices as with the weighing of their food. So basically, as far as the food weighing, actually up on the package, it was a different weight altogether when you actually weigh it. So they was basically price gouging, for certain items, like far as your fruit, your produce, your meat and everything, anything like weighted type of food that you had to pay a certain dollar amount for. You was paying more than what you should have paid for this food. So they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar, but of course they're denying they had any wrongdoing far as with that. But they did settle out of court for $45 million. So those, this has supposedly been going on for the past 6 years. So those that have been to Walmart and purchased something, you have the opportunity to see about getting some funds back, up to $500. So depending on, of course, you probably don't get the max unless you have all your receipts annotating this. But over 6 years, you're really not going to have no receipts, honestly, about everything going on. But you can submit a claim, and you have until June the 5th, right, Fred?
Correct.
To submit a claim to see about doing this. But it's a simple process. You just go to the site and just look up Walmart weighted goods settlement, go in there, submit a claim, and you can have it go to different forms of payment, MasterCard, Venmo, Zelle, and it was another form of payment as well, too. But it's pretty simplistic on how to fill out the claim and everything. But in order for you to get the most funds, which is about $500 probably, you had to have probably all your receipts, which is kind of hard for those people that, 6 years ago, you don't have no receipts. Unless you get one of those, receipt hog or something like that, a place where you went to go ahead and take pictures of your receipts so you get some money for it and stuff like that. That's the only way really to capitalize on this misfortune that's hit so many pockets of many people. They made millions and I want to say billions of dollars off of people with this particular not right business practices. You know what I'm saying? Bad enough Walmart is usually suited towards low income families and everything like that, and steady just getting money and stuff from people. That's not right, man.
And I tell you another thing. Not only should you look at Walmart and other places that you have to weigh your food out before you buy, you also want to look at a company called NCR. Now, I used to work for NCR, and NCR is it's a company that works on like ATMs and self-checkouts and stuff like that. And a little inside on these self-checkouts. Now, when you go up to the register, you might see the initials that says NCR on them. A lot of places have these self-checkouts and these POS systems. But the thing about these self-checkouts that have the weight requirement, you have to be you have to be certified in order to work on those. Now, when I worked for NCR, I worked on plenty of self-checkouts inside of Walmarts, inside of Targets, many places that had self-checkouts. You know, when I would get a call, I would work on these self-checkouts. And the only thing that I could do, because I wasn't certified to work on the scale, I did a CPU replacement, which is on the top half of the self-checkout. The bottom half is the one that holds the money and your change and stuff like that. Now, I had to clear out jams on the bottom, but I was never working on the scales. And you have to be certified before you can work on the scale part. You have to have either went to class or had some type of certification to work on there. Just because you was a field tech, you could not work on those self-checkouts, no matter how much you was dispatched to call, and you have to call your call center and say, hey, look, I'm not certified to work on this, because you can get into a lot of legal trouble behind that if stuff like this happens with Walmart, where they're knowingly charging you different prices than what's on that, you know, on that product that you're getting. And not only Walmart, you should take a look at other grocery stores that has these weight procedures, like Target, like any other grocery store, Publix, Whole Foods. You should be looking at that very carefully when you're weighing your products. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not quite sure that Walmart is the only culprit in this. Mm-hmm. There has to be other places that not only just use NCR scales and self-checkouts. I'm just saying NCR because that's the most used. Those self-checkouts machines are the most used self-checkout machines that you find in the stores. But you have to take a honestly look when you go buy your when you make groceries now, right? You have to look at that the weight that's on that package that you're getting, whether it be some chicken or whatever that you may. You have to weigh that and make sure that that is the exact weight. I would even recommend you going as far as bringing like a mini scale. Test out some of the stuff that you're weighing. If you buy it and you take it home, put it on the scale and see if the weight matches what's on that chicken, to see if it's accurate, or beef or whatever that you get. Because like I said again, this is probably not the only store that has done this. There's probably been plenty of stores that have not got caught or seen this Walmart lawsuit and straighten up their act. But I'm quite sure over the years since these self-checkouts have been in existence and the weight has been required for you to further your purchase, I'm quite sure that they may have been off a couple of pounds or two. But with this instance with Walmart, it's just ridiculous how this type of behavior couldn't go unnoticed for how many years that that has been going on.
Supposedly they said 6, but who knows how long it's been going on? You know what I'm saying? So, and they have checkouts for a long time. So,
I would beg to differ that there has been way more than that. These self-checkouts, first of all, they're taking away people's jobs, right? Because you have one person doing the job of 6 people, depending on how many self-checkouts that you have active. You have one person doing the work of 6 people. If you're doing the work of 6 people, you should be paid that amount of 6 people. You should have some type of special certification where you're working all these registers. Depending on how many self-checkouts that you're overlooking, you should get paid accordingly of that. That's just stolen labor in my opinion. But these self-checkouts, some of them are a ripoff. They're monitored so very well. The security of them are so high. But how do you miss the weight management on this? and then you're charging. Walmart made billions of dollars off of this. Just guess. How many times have you been to Walmart to make groceries, right? So how many times have you had a cookout or some type of event at your house, especially 4th of July, Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, all these major holidays where people are going inside these stores buying up all this produce. They're buying turkeys, they're buying yams, they're buying chicken, they're buying beef, ground beef, turkey beef, fruits, vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Any of this stuff, there has to be weighed in order for you to continue your purchase. How many Walmarts do you think there are, right? There are thousands of Walmarts. And even there may have been some Walmarts that have been closed over the time, right? And how many times do you think people have bought groceries inside of this store and had got scammed? It's ridiculous. And now in PG County, they got, I don't know if it's in any other counties. Now that they're in PG County, they have a nerve to want to charge you 5 cents or 10 cents per bag. What do you remember? 10 cents a bag?
10 cents for a paper bag.
Yeah. And I was wondering why they started doing that, and maybe that's because of this $45 million lawsuit that they have to pay out. And it's hushed. I didn't hear none of this stuff on the news.
No.
I heard.
No, this is just by going and reading and stuff. That's why reading is important and to look into certain things, because a lot of this stuff people don't want you to miss this money that you're owed. And I mean, like, because still the caveat up for this, I'm up there reviewing the actual form and everything. If you don't have receipts, you're not going to get a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they have it like tier type of pricing. They say I don't have receipts or proof of purchase or other documentations to attest to the purchase of the following weighted goods or bagged citrus in-person Walmart store from October 19th, 2018 through January 19th, 2024. It has up to 50 weighted goods or bagged citrus to receive $10. Between 50 and 51 to 75 weighted goods or bagged goods to receive $15. Between 76 to 100 weighted goods and citrus, $20. 101 or more, $25. So this other option right here, I'm just read down to the bottom of this. So if you have your receipts and everything right, if you enter the total amount you paid for weighted goods or bagged goods that you have submitted documentation for, you may receive 2% of this amount or capped at $500. So that means you have to have receipts for everything in order to get that whole amount of $500. And you see how they said 2%. You may see 2% of this amount to get $500. So you got to have receipts of spending how much? What, $10,000 or something to get $500? I think that's probably not even 2%. I don't know the percentage of that. I don't have the math in me right now as far as to do that, but you see, it's still hard to get that money. But on an average, people is going to be getting $25 from Walmart.
Yeah, and that's just absolutely ridiculous.
That is ridiculous, because I know you didn't spend more than that. But that's just a drop in the bucket to them. We got to start holding these companies accountable for, you know what I'm saying, we're the consumers, you know what I'm saying. The best way to get best service or whatever is not to visit these places or something like that, to let them know that you're not standing for it. You want to be treated right as a customer or consumer to receive these products, because right is right and wrong is wrong. You know, this right here is wrong. This right here is a slap on the wrist to $1 billion company.
Just give us all like 75-inch flat screen TVs, and let's just settle it just like that. Because since 2018, unless you have the Walmart app,
Yeah.
there's no way that you're going to maintain track of all of these receipts. Because for number one, if you do have a Walmart receipt, just put it on the desk. Go buy something from Walmart, take a picture of it, take a picture of your receipt, and then put that receipt on the desk. Those receipts fade. You can keep them in the dark. You can put it in some type of case and keep it in the dark, and these receipts will still fade. And that's why you take a picture of them. That's why every time I purchase something, I take a screenshot. I take a picture of it. And God forbid I lose a receipt, I go back on my phone and I look at that picture here, pull it up. And then you know what? Some places don't even take the photo of the when you try to take something back. I remember when I tried to return something at Target one time and I couldn't find a receipt, but I pulled up the picture of it. This lady would not let me return my item. She said that it has to be on the app. And I'm like, why are you telling me this when I've returned stuff at other stores, other Targets before, and they never had a problem with that? And I mean, it's some young little chick, man. It was trying to, like, I can't edit anything because if you scan it, something's going to pull up in your register to say, okay, these are the items that's on this receipt. I can't Photoshop that.
Nope, you sure enough can't.
And it's just an insult, and it's a tragedy to this company. As much money as we spend inside of Walmart, for them to offer you this low dollar amount, and some people take it as it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it to wait 6 or 7 months for $25.
Yep.
And a lot of y'all are not going to do this. I don't know how much traction that this video is going to get per se, but I'm telling y'all, Walmart has screwed up tremendously, and they need to be held accountable for what they have done. So I would urge y'all to follow up on this. Again, just don't take our word for it. Do your research and just go through the internet and just type in Walmart lawsuit.
And it's gonna pop right there. Very first thing it's gonna pop up.
And you can see for yourself. And this is not.
You can go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Mike.
So you can submit your claim online, or either you could do a print off copy and mail it. So you can do either or, as far as for that. But the criteria that I mentioned before, you got to have all your receipts in order to to get up to the $500 amount, and that is a percentage of what you sell. So it's a whole lot of caveats up in here in order to get your funds as far as for that. But without a receipt, you can claim up to $25. So they're like hoping people don't go through this because it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So get your money, get something, because they got all basically scot-free as far as with this.
Yeah, and please, when you make groceries at other stores, make sure that weight matches what's on that item that you're getting. Because like I said again, this is not an isolated incident. This, I guarantee you that this would have happened at other stores, and people just don't know about it, or people just don't care. People think that $25 is nothing, or $30 or $100, or that's been so long ago. When it comes down to you're hungry one day and you find out you only have $1 in your pocket, you're gonna wish you would have did something. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I could have had $25. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that any amount of money, even if it's a penny, owed to you. Don't let people make you think that that's less of what that you need or should have earned. You know, some people are living from paycheck to paycheck in this economy. Some people are just doing real bad. You know what I'm saying? And they need that bread. They need that bread. Every time I go to a store and shop, some stores, if you're like a penny short, they will decline the sale. I've been declined sales at Walmart for being 5 cents short. I've been declined sales from Target for being 5 cents short. I've been declined from other places for being a couple of cents short. But you know what? When I do have the money and I pay, and they be like, I hand them, $20, and my bill is $19.46 or $19.92. They'll just close the register, and I'm like, oh, where my change at, bro? Where my 4 cents at? Oh, it's just 4 cents. Man, give me my money, man. Give me my money. And I've had that happen to me plenty of times, and I know some of you that's watching have had that done to you plenty of times. Don't let these stores get rich off your change, and then they want to charge you now for bags, especially with Walmart and Target want to charge you 10 cents for bags. Nah, bro.
Bags. PG County is 10 cents a bag. PG County.
Nah.
10 cents a bag.
Give me my money. I don't care if it's a half a penny. You find me some shears and you cut my stuff in half and give me mine. I worked hard. I worked hard for that penny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Give me my penny. You know what I mean? So, hey, call it what you want. Call it cheap. I just call it my money. I don't care what it is. Give me my money. Whatever you owed me, whatever I'm owed, I want my change. You do not decide what is valuable, how much change is valuable to me just because it's insignificant to you. No, give me my money, man.
That's right. I don't have nothing else to add, Fred, other than just make sure you guys get your money. You know what I'm saying, as far as from this Walmart thing. So
yeah, and
you got anything else, brother?
And whoever's watching this, please let this video gain some traction. Please share it to a friend, share it to another friend, and have that friend share it to another friend, because you have until June 2024 to claim your money, however much it is. You have to claim that money. You got to, because we cannot let Walmart get away with this.
That's right. That's right. And like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show for today. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook page to find all the prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Gamers Club member. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these. Tell people about what we do here at the Gamer Show.
And please remember to like and follow us on all our social media networks. And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
We want the facts.
The Gamer Show.
Next time, keep watching. As always, thanks for tuning in. Peace, y'all.